Yeah, old JG, man. Here we go. JG, man. Man. I'm also got something I heard today. It's not like a spoiler. It's just something that when you look at stuff we already know, like that he based basing a movie off a comic called All-Star Superman.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Or sorry, it's that, and he's basing the Supergirl movie off of a certain comic. I think it's called
hers is a darker one, right?
Yeah, like Girl of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with the comic per se, but just knowing that it's
a
darker version. From the topic, it was like, oh no, this is not like a happy-go-lucky Supergirl story that they're supposed to be basing her movie off of.
Yeah, I'm not that familiar with it either. But I do like I was watching I saw like Angry Joe, like he had a video today and he was saying he think like Krypto is her dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because it's in the comic. Like the comic to her, he said like he think at like the end, Krypto is actually her dog. You know, and Soup was just babysitting, whatever. Like a lot of people, and that's controversial to some people because they like Krypto's supposed to always be Superman's dog. But I don't know, I can see that you know, considering how the dog is acting. It don't seem like Superman got a grasp.
It don't seem trained at all, like for him.
Like he trained.
Yeah,
he don't seem
trained at all.
He like Superman, but he don't seem like he listens to Superman a lot. And that's Soup. You would think somebody like Soup have a commanding voice, like, hey, chill. Hey, down boy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Down Krypto. Like down. Like, you know. Like, but no, it don't look like that. But anyway, that's a fringe theory. But but yeah, man.
Damn,
my bad.
Because that's the first thing I noticed. That's the first thing I noticed as I watched the sneak peek was that, well, that dog not listening to Soup.
No,
right? It's not listening to Soup at all, right?
And it's not like
totally untrained.
Yeah,
but it would make sense if, based on that storyline, that it's really Krypto's really hers, right?
Yeah,
and that's why it's like it want to just see Uncle Clark and it want to play.
So jumping on them ribs.
It was all. I mean, it went right for the ribs,
nipping
like
at his toe
3 times.
Yeah, like you know, that's a Krypto paw, like you know, like that.
Yeah,
man, it probably hurt. So it's like, you know, yeah, I could see that. I mean, I could see that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. You know, like she show up and take Krypto. You know, plus that's being JG. You know, he would be able to use Krypto in the Supergirl movie.
yeah,
I can see that strategy.
Yep, connective tissue.
Because something tell me Krypto gonna be something like a mascot. You know, for this universe.
That footage was for Krypto.
That was for Krypto.
That wasn't sneak peek of the Soup movie. That was introduce you to Krypto.
Yeah,
like that. I wonder if in the movie that's actually the first time we see him. Right? Is that how he's and maybe they put this footage out like he comes out of nowhere, but he's not really coming out of nowhere. If you've seen this footage, like that's how he appeared. You're already comfortable. You're indoctrinated with Soup.
Looking forward to it. Yeah.
Let me ask you this question about the whole from sneak peek, and then it blended into another run of the trailer. Because one thing I noticed when I was watching it, like, oh damn, this went fast, right? This wasn't like 5 minutes, and I thought I was gonna get like, you remember like 2 years ago when Andor came out, and we get the scene we got that dope scene with Luthen and Andor, when they were talking about how he stole the compartment situation. And like, it was like, okay, we have a trailer, but then we got this 5 minutes of footage or whatever 3-minute scene we're going to show you. And they showed us that, right? So that's kind of half what I was expecting, like a scene like a for real scene from the movie. So my question to you is, and then like I said, then we saw Soup, we saw this Krypto, and then it went into the trailer. Do you think what we see in the trailer, right, is that the movie? Meaning, don't expect like this extra area, this extra, like maybe they might sneak a reveal in, but don't expect like this whole like some dope reveal that you didn't think was gonna happen, or maybe don't expect some kind of lore. Don't expect none of that. The movie is this trailer. I got that feeling at the end when I finished it, like, okay, this dragon, this is not the first 5. This is not first act stuff. I think this is the entire movie. But that was my takeaway from that after I got through the crypto trailer. Do you think that at all? I don't know if you had that thought.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. No, I think that's the movie. I get what you're saying, like, because sometimes they do that where you could literally just this could almost be like a short, like, you know how Marvel used to do those little short
with
episodes.
one shots. Now, when I don't even know if they was called one shots at the time.
Yeah, they was called something else.
They would be with the Blu-ray you bought or whatever, and they give
you
Agent Carter or Shield
in
or
between shits.
It was pretty dope. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, they was dope. Yeah,
I like those.
They part of the timeline on Disney Plus. Like when
absolutely,
you look
you're
at
absolutely right. They are part of the timeline.
They are.
They got Agent Carter little one shot, but not her show in that timeline.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through them because I kind of separate them from my rewatch, so I don't really watch them like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through them one day. No, I think this the movie, man. I don't think just based on, I think he got out what he could as soon as he could. Like whatever he can afford to get out that was cleaned up and polished, I think he pushed that out. So I think everything we seen is cleaned up and polished because it's in the movie. I don't think he's just putting out stuff that's not gonna be in the movie. I don't think they can afford that right now. Just the time and the way that because I'm pretty sure they still in some sort of like some form of like post-production still to this day, you know.
Okay.
Even though we 2 months away now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we like 2 months away now from the release. So
just a little more than 2 months. I think it was July 11th or is it July 27th?
Yeah, so we getting close. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they still cleaning up some stuff. So I think that's probably why we keep seeing, for the most part, the same trailer, you know, because it's just a matter of them polishing everything up. So yeah, I definitely think this is in the movie. I don't think we're gonna get to the movie and not see this part with the Fortress of Solitude turning and all that and coming out of the ground and rotating and all that. No, I think it's in the movie.
No, I guess what I'm asking is so we've seen a trailer. Now I'm starting to doubt we probably get another trailer with it being, maybe we get another one.
Yeah, I thought I heard something about was it Thunderbolts? Like that it was supposed to be a trailer before Thunderbolts for Superman. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking it up right now. Like
I guess what I'm asking is, like, while you looked it up, what I'm asking is, okay, we've gotten this teaser, we've gotten this trailer, right? We received a trailer, maybe another trailer, and maybe that may answer the question, we confirm the answer. But from what we've seen, do you think that what we've seen is the whole movie? Like, we can could we plot the movie out based on like an act 1, act 2, act 3? Could we plot the movie out and not expect any other surprise based on just the trailers? I always harken back. We always kind of we sit on the fact that maybe like a Civil War. We got like 3 Civil War trailers, and there was more to the movie, right?
Ooh, okay,
there was still more to the movie.
Now.
That's kind of changed now.
Yeah,
right. Maybe since post Endgame, right? I don't know. Obviously, since Superman, Spider-Man, Far From Home. They were still not Far From Home, No Way Home. There was so much more still in the movie than we got from the trailers, right? Although we can guesstimate, but are we out of that time where it's like, man, what's the line? If they showing us this, imagine this what they're not showing us. Me personally, I don't think this is a situation where if they're showing us the movie, imagine what they're not showing us. I think this is the movie. The only thing they're not showing us is who's the person who's kicking Superman's ass.
You said it ain't much left to discover.
I think the dragon and all that's third act work. Maybe it's second act work, and then the Superman get. But at the end of the day, I don't think there's more. I'm not going in right now, especially with that being the teaser that we got. Right, like you're gonna tell me I could buy a Minecraft ticket, and basically what I got was crypto. I don't think there's anymore to they're holding back on. I think we've seen the movie. It's just how much we connect to what they present and the way they present it. But we're gonna do
it. All right, so we're gonna break down the trailer here in a minute, but I'm gonna tell you why I disagree.
Okay, yeah.
I definitely don't think the dragon is third act work.
Okay.
I think that's first act work. I
Okay.
just do, man. Like I just don't. I would be very surprised and disappointed if the dragon is like a big bad. Like I highly now I can see it being second act work.
Hmm.
I think that's as far as it go, but yeah, I'll be very surprised if that dragon is a part of the third act. Now, when he in the house talking to Lois and the whole orb outside, and you see that part where it's like at night and like that
Yeah, yeah,
orb or
yeah.
whatever is in the back, like which was one of the first like stills that we saw from the movie. That's I expect that to be third act work.
Okay. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was third act work, is what I'm saying, even though that might not be. But no, I would say I disagree, man. I think we definitely like you said, who's whooping Superman's ass? Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta figure that out. True. But I think it's a little bit more to that. I think
Okay.
Metamorpho got something to do with it, and Lex got a lot to do with it. And who's working for Lex? So I definitely think it's another villain that we don't see yet.
Okay.
I think it's more left to discover. I don't think you can pretty much surmise what the movie's gonna be based on these trailers just yet. Otherwise, boy, we in for major I'm saying that out of just like a lot of that is hope, but I'm like, it'd be hard for me to believe that that is that little to this movie. Just considering everything they got riding on Superman, nah, I think it's a lot more. I kind of go back to my original point, even though you was asking a different question. I understand your question better now. It's still, I just don't think they got enough polish, but I think there's more to be seen for sure. For sure. I think there's more to be seen. And there's, again, yeah, like I don't 100% trust that the dude whooping Superman's ass is like the big bad.
Mm.
I think he might just be a henchman, and that the real big bad is waiting. So it's. I
So
would
I'm
think
hoping I
that.
see your movie.
Yeah, yeah. I just man, if I go in there, bro, and then that dragon pop up at the end, because and he got to like save the day from the dragon, man. Nah, that's gonna be man. That's a lot of people disappointed. Nah, I like your point what you said about comparing it to the other movies like Endgame and Civil War mainly. You're right, man. Like we had no idea. We knew Bucky was back. We knew all these characters was gonna be a part of it. We had no idea that was the plot though. That Zemo and we didn't know what that was like. We didn't see that coming. Like
Holy
we just thought
Accords.
it was we just thought it was the return of Winter Soldier and then the Avengers was gonna fight each other. We didn't know how they was gonna get to that point. We damn sure didn't know the repercussions of them breaking. You know what I mean? Them breaking up. Remember those first trailers didn't even have Spider-Man in. We didn't get Spider-Man. I don't think until like the TV spots.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa, Spider-Man. That's a question. Do he gotta reveal? Do he got something? Is he hot? Because again, a new trailer is coming. We're getting the new trailer soon, I would think. I could swear I saw something today about they was gonna actually put it in front of the Thunderbolts. Maybe that was wrong. I was like, because I can't find it. So I can't confirm that. But I would guess that there's gonna be another trailer. The question is, and I'll ask you that, do he got a Spider-Man reveal in him for this movie? Is this something that he got that we ain't seen yet that's gonna be like, because it gotta be something else? Or are you sticking with that point of you think this is it? This is about what we getting in terms of surprises. Like it ain't nothing. Does he drop a Supergirl in the trailer?
No.
I don't think so either. No.
No.
That's just that. Yeah.
So
I answered my own question.
I think she shows up in the movie, right? I
Yeah.
actually think that's a foregone conclusion that she shows up in the movie, either at
Absolutely.
the end or post credit, but more likely the end, especially with that. I actually believe the way the energy that
Yeah.
Crypto was giving off, that just don't seem like that's Soup's dog, right? And if
I don't think it's Super Dog. No.
that's a plot line, and I definitely believe she's showing up. Not in the trailer. I don't think so. To answer the question, short version, no. I think we see the movie. I don't think there's anything other than who's whooping Superman's ass. That's
Damn.
it. I think we got the person. That's the thing we need to see.
Yeah.
And the movie will be about him getting himself together so that he can defeat this person that's kicking his ass. But I don't think there's because I'm trying to go through my mind now. Okay, so I don't think it. Let me return the question back to you because you may believe so. And if so, who are the candidates? Because I'm trying to go off who the candidates could be to even make a scene.
Yeah. they can make that sort of
And
hit.
then,
Like,
it can't be it can't be like Wonder Woman.
nah, I
And
can't.
you really undercutting
He
this
can't take that.
movie.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. He can't take another reveal. Like, we know, we seen Guy Gardner, we seen Mr. Terrific, we seen Hawk Girl from the jump. We knew they was gonna be in the movie. Now we got Krypto in the movie. We seen even more scenes with Krypto. We know Supergirl's gonna be in there. I agree with you. It's a foregone conclusion. She's at some point she's showing up. I don't think she's gonna be helping Superman in his first movie. I just think she's just gonna pop up and make her cameo. But you're right. Who can even make a splash? Like, who can and can he take that? I don't know if he could take another reveal. He got so many characters already in this movie. I don't think you really need or can afford another person to pop up. But it would have to be the villain, right? It would have to be
somebody like some
like
villain work.
like who's the villain? Like, it would have to be like you said, we saw Metamorpho.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like from a villain, like a brainiac type of, what I'm saying? Like it had to be that I know we were joking like Solomon. I've been joking about Solomon Grundy, but like
Grundy's showing up though. Not
but
in the movie, but Grundy gonna
he a
be in the
JG
DC.
villain, ain't he?
Yeah. He gonna be in the DC universe. He's gonna be in the DCU for
But it would
sure.
have to be, that's actually a good point. Oh, so then you
I
maybe
don't know
want
if
to
he
change
could take another. Yeah, I
you
don't.
made me want to change my answer because I was only thinking about like Spider-Man, right? It wasn't like because there's Spider-Man showing up in the Civil War, the trailer. But then when you think about Spider-Man: No Way Home, we ultimately got to the point where we saw Doc Ock, we saw Electro, and I think we saw Electro in the trailer. I got to remember. I feel like we saw those, maybe even Sandman, but we didn't really see.
Yeah,
We just
saw
didn't see.
Electro.
We just didn't see Green Gob, right?
Yeah,
that was the only one we did. We knew he was coming. No, because we saw the little bomb, his little bomb show up.
yeah,
We didn't see
yeah,
him. I don't
yeah.
believe.
We
I
knew
have
he
to
was
look at
coming.
that trailer again. But it was a while before we got there. You make me want to change my answer that it possibly. But then, who's got Luther? We got how much is Luther in the movie? If we ultimately get.
Yeah, how many more villains can you take?
We have we got like Lex Luthor and BVS, but then we got I'm not trying to compare, I'm not trying to do that, but
No,
we also had a
but that's
Doomsday, and then I think even maybe probably if I'm not mistaken, there was even we probably were going to see Darkseid.
yeah. Had he got his way,
Like
had
that, even though
Snyder
just a
got his
shot
way,
at,
probably.
we would have saw
They had a
Darkseid.
mother box. It wasn't Darkseid. It was his son.
Okay.
The villain from the Justice League, the Snyder cut. He was in both cuts of Justice League.
Steppenwolf.
We was gonna get Steppenwolf.
We're gonna get Stepdog. Yeah, that's right. We're
And
gonna get
I
Steppenwolf.
think he's in like the uncut version or whatever.
Mhm.
But no, I'm with you. And I'm gonna use that example of BVS. It's like we got Doomsday, right? And they kind of hid Doomsday until like the last minute. We finally saw him in the trailer pop up. But again, it was like that TV spot. So what we could get, I think, is we can get Lex in the suit, in the kryptonite suit. You know that suit that Lex suit that he always in. Yeah. He got the suit, yeah. You know, Lex, his classic suit
I fucks with
with the shoulder pads and all that.
nice
Yeah,
suit.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Lex
We
kinda
might get
swole.
that. Him and Lex might duke it out in the first movie.
So we talked about that. So that means we introducing Kryptonite
Right.
in this first movie then.
Yeah. How much? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing. That might be the thing. It's kryptonite. The suit getting his ass whooped somehow. Like, unless you telling me it's another
Ribs and all that,
Superman.
no blood.
Yeah, he hurt. He got to get healed. He has to get a direct.
He got Kryptonite work.
Yeah, he got to get a direct repower from the sun, from the yellow
And they had
sun.
to accelerate. That's actually pretty dope. Now, as much as but as tight as I was with just like, because again, this is my own personal hype that I was like, oh, we about to get 5 minutes. Okay, but just was not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And that's on me. I'm not gonna trip about that.
Yeah,
I did think that was dope though, like just the concept of it.
Yeah.
I don't know how the scene gonna really work out when we go see it, but like Superman got to really be jacked up, and they got the ability to when they we've always seen Superman get Brex up. He need the direct sunlight. He's usually in the atmosphere and getting that.
Yeah,
right?
he flies to the sun sometimes.
Yeah, he got to go in the atmosphere. They actually through the Fortress of Solitude, they can get that same effect, but through technology. That was actually pretty dope. I give him that one. I can't even
Nah, I
stun.
like that. Yeah.
I can't even be funky about that
I
one. That
thought
was
the
actually
Fortress of Solitude was dope.
yeah,
The
yeah. I
whole
can't even
everything about it,
give
the
that.
suit, the sign in the front, the S,
Yeah.
the crystals.
Yeah. You think he could pop up anywhere, or did he? Do you think when he fell? You think he was purposely trying to get to the Fortress of Solitude?
Yeah, I
Or
think he flew to Antarctica or
you think
wherever
that
it's
was
at.
the area where it could
And
possibly,
that's as
other
far
than
as he
him
could
being
go.
able to
Yeah, he
fly?
probably was exhausted trying to get back. Yeah, he probably was. That's a good point though. Yeah, damn. Can the fortress just pop up anywhere? I don't think so.
I didn't
But
believe that, but I kind of got that impression right there, right? Like, because it wasn't, but nah, he dragged him.
if
Crypto
you
did
look at
drag him a little bit.
if you watch this, it's actually a movie, All Star Superman, right? It's actually a movie. It's a comic and it's actually a movie. It's on Max right
Oh,
now.
Max.
Yeah, check it out. Superman got a lot of technology in that movie. Like I think he at one point he even got like he got a way that he can like talk to like his future because the idea of it now, I don't think they're gonna take this direct because I think this is a younger Superman, even though I don't think he's that young. We'll talk about that. We'll get into that theory later. But like, even though it's a younger suit, yeah, it's a younger suit, but like All-Star Superman is an older suit, not like super old, but he older, but he kind of smarter than like your usual Superman. He got like
Yeah.
a lot of advanced technology.
Okay.
He has like he got like some sort of technology where he can talk to his future what would you call it? You wouldn't say ancestors, you would say
Oh no, because easy to say offspring, but it's not offspring. It's
yeah, it's
future.
yeah, whoever your future what comes after you.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
but
a
like
better word than offspring. It's basically like the
like progeny or like he could talk to his future relatives basically. Like
yeah.
it's just and yeah, so like Superman got like this crazy advanced technology. I think JG took a lot from that comic
Oh, okay.
where like Soup got like way more technology than he did in like Man of Steel, for instance. Like
Because he didn't
where
have any in Man of Steel.
nah, he had like that ship, and then he was like surprised he could talk to his dad. Like
Yeah, he did. I mean, it was available to him, but it wasn't like he
yeah,
did that.
no, he didn't have.
Craig had
I think
control of it.
this soup right here, this Kal-El is gonna have like like he got automatons that can basically talk to him and like I guess they're building themselves, like they're building, you know what I mean? Like he got a lot of technology is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So I think point I was making was just I think damn, what point was I making? And I don't
No,
got
that
all my
you were
what I say
because I was asking like, could it possibly?
can it pop up anywhere? So yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's what I was saying. That's a good point. Because yeah, this Superman does have advanced technology. I think we're gonna see a lot of advanced technology with the Fortress of Solitude. So the idea that is not too far fetched. That's what I'm getting at.
yeah. It
I
just
can see
gave that
that
off.
being the case.
Yeah, it gave that off that it wasn't. I'm sure I just read into that a little bit, too much or not right, but
You might be right though.
it wasn't like a static location but Crypto did drag him along. And now that you say that about the technology, it was almost like you heard more voices in there. Like
Yeah, can we pull that up?
than just the
No, we'll talk about it. But
I'm pulling it up while we talking. But it was like more felt like it was more voices in there than just those we call them Autobots,
automatons.
automatons. I kept calling them Autobots. I was hating.
Yeah, the damn man.
I'm gonna pull it up. Yeah. You want to watch the whole thing or just go to a different place, like kind of more of a breakdown? Like let's go to different parts. So
Yeah, we
okay,
can read that. I just wanted to sort of get like, because there was some things.
we just go through it then. We just started from the
Yeah. Did you think that the trailer looked a little bit more polished?
I considering that dog is all CGI, I had to say yes, right? And then
Yeah.
no, it definitely. So let me take that back all the way. It definitely did. There was a point. Maybe I'm just hating. It was almost too polished for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
damn, this clean.
Yeah, it was clean. Because
I don't know if that's really a thing I should be saying. Like, oh, it's too polished for me. That sounds like extra hate, but like,
because I thought I saw that last scene looked different. The one where you're in the apartment and the orb or whatever is in the back. It looked like it was more of a scene than it because at first it was like we saw like a little glimpse, but we ain't really had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
In this trailer, you can kind of tell like it's something going on there with that. It's like a battle. So that's what we'll take a look at. That's why I wanted to pull it up. Like two sets of eyes. Like, are you seeing this or
Yeah.
Again, we've saw this a lot, so I think we got to get a new trailer after this because we've seen this like 18 different times. Like,
yeah, I mean, this was in the OG trailer.
Yeah,
right?
Like how many times we're gonna see Soup land? Then now we look at it different now because Crypto about to come in.
We just didn't get that breathe work. I mean, he got
bro. We thought. I mean, look, we thought it was like this was gonna be like I think the results are still gonna be the same. Like Soup gonna learn something from this.
Yeah.
From this ass whooping he done took. Like.
Yeah, that's just come on, man. That's insane, bro.
You think Crypto can fly?
I think. See, now that that's a good question because he just ran. So
I got him leaving.
Crypto can fly.
I don't think Crypto can fly. I think he can leave tall buildings and all that, but I don't think he can fly.
Yeah, he got me. Yeah, he got a mean like jump and all that.
Take me home.
Home. Yeah,
CB work, man.
I more and more now. I believe that theory. Dog.
Because if it was his dog, I think he would know when Superman had to do some type of battle.
They would know an owner like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, like, this gives me like they're not that far from his problem. He may not be that far from home, as opposed to he thinking that he can kind of trigger it.
If he can, if this fortress can pretty much come up out of the ground anywhere like that, like or just in certain locations, that'd be dope. All right, but here's the thing though. Crypto just barked in the door. Like, is that his home or is that
okay? I'm not. We're gonna go back to this. You see where it's even got the footage where it says Kryptonian chatter. Did you see that in the subtext?
No, I didn't see that.
So there's Kryptonian chatter.
Oh, okay, yeah. The subtitle said that.
You probably
have no
hear
consciousness
it like
whatsoever.
they
Merely
kinda dilute the
automatons
audio.
here to serve.
Automatons,
Meet
yes.
12. She's new.
He looked at me.
Hey man, the automatons got
14
strong,
fractured
bro.
muscles.
They just
Damage to bladder,
lift the
kidney,
soup up,
large
bro.
intestine, lungs.
That didn't work.
With a healthy
Yeah.
dose of yellow sun, we'll have you up and at 'em in no time.
Made it turn like that.
Level 4,
Look in
292
the back.
times Saharan Prime, please one.
Like a shield level technology.
Yeah. Again, bro, I'm seeing the All-Star Superman. Because in All-Star Superman, he got automatons, but they look like him. Like they literally like recreate, like they're like scale models of Superman. They look the same.
That dragon third act. He said he's back.
Hey man, that dragon.
Hey man, that orb work is early work. Wow. Superman might be
This dragon is the final boss, bro. I'm hurt.
Superman.
Yeah, that's the end of the movie. Just early.
Yeah. If that dragon is because if the dragon the last boss, that mean the dragon gonna talk. I mean the dragon got a speech coming or something. He got some type of the dragon got some words, man. If he they saving the dragon to the end, the dragon got some words. The dragon got a personality. The dragon is a sentient being if it's the final boss.
So one of the things so we go back right here, right? I know it's kind of tough to hear through the stream, but like just look at the subtitles too, because it says Kryptonian chatter. Hopefully it shows up.
Yeah.
But
Superman!
I see that. Yeah. Who's speaking in the?
Now I don't
Is the
know
automatons speaking in each other?
I don't know if that's the robot speaking in Kryptonian, and that's why they're saying it that way, or like.
Yeah.
But like I say, I felt like I heard like my mind. It was distant. It was ancestral voices, but it might not be that deep. It could be just these automatons speaking in negative tongue, as opposed to distant voices like Kal-El, like Jor-El, and the House of El, just being able to communicate through that.
Because there's a clear difference, right? In the if you look at the numbers, her being 12, she's a later model compared to like I think the one that was talking mainly is like a 4. He like 4 or something.
Yeah, I think that's how he showed. Let's see.
Like he
robot, Superman
he's
robot,
straight Krypton. Yeah. Like the other robots, they probably still speaking Kryptonian. She probably was created on Earth.
Yeah, you see like this technology, like the stuff in the back right here, like
wow,
you say,
bro. Yeah, like I don't even know if this is the Fortress though. That's the like I think it's the Fortress, but this might be like the medical wing or something.
Like okay. About
You know what I mean? Like I think this
it might be
you
like
see the other automatons in the back. See?
Yeah, and then you look at like these mechanisms on the side over here.
Yeah, this might be like the medical, like the Regency wing or something.
So this suit might not have a key situation. Like,
nah. Like I don't think Soup is coming in. I don't think he's in this part, like talking to his parents. I think he's in another part of the. See them steps going down? You got some steps going down
over here, or you talking about on right?
Yeah, they got them over there, and they right next to they to the left of the automatons with Superman.
Oh, okay,
yeah. So it's like it's levels, obviously. So yeah,
they all got capes and everything too.
Yeah,
I'm not big on. I don't know a bunch of automaton lore.
There's been movies where he's had automatons.
I'm trying to remember. I don't feel like I've.
There's been comics and movies where he's had and some of them sometimes they're robots, sometimes they look just like Superman.
I want to see. Yeah, that turn is pretty dope. I'll give him that.
Yeah, like look at this. See, this is I think this is All-Star Superman right here. See if I can pull this up. Damn. JG took direct inspiration. Yeah, okay, let me pull it up just real quick. We'll come back to this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is, I'm pretty sure this is All-Star Superman, but like, if you even look at the costume, it's like almost the exact same costume. And you see Superman here, you got to see all this technology. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think that's where
you said there's a movie. They got the Max situation. I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's on there now. All-Star Superman. It's kind of like
Yellow Sun will have you
it's kind of like an anthology too. Yeah, check it out.
So like this right here, like you said, to your point, like this kind of updated footage, because I don't even remember him. Like we can hear, I don't think we can hear anybody's voice except for like when the fans were kind of shedding in the background.
Yeah, the little kids saying Superman.
He was back. This
he got
the yellow sun. He got that yellow sun work, and now you're gonna go fight the final boss, the talking dragon.
I know
he's back.
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking like, oh, he is coming back. The only reason though is that he walks into that room and he got the scorch marks on the suit and he looked disappointed. I don't think that's the end of the movie. See that? So I'm talking to Dag's mom died. Look at you see the green bean? You see the green bean? That was Guy Gardner. He was fighting.
Come on. Oh, now back there.
You better be right, man. That's early, man. Yeah, come on, man. Guy ain't gonna be fighting the final boss.
Yeah, he gonna get some chips. You know, all that. Gonna get those and be out there fighting.
Yeah, he'll be out there fighting. Guy was out there with the ring.
Yeah, we'll get like this. You think? Good point. Okay, so these right, And one of these seem like to be the one that's mushing Soup around. Is that what I'm seeing? So you see these
That's what it seemed like.
so you
But
see
they got weapons.
yeah, they weaponed up. I don't know who the people they're
That might be
protecting, but they
Stag.
would
I
have
think
put
that
in
might
work.
be or LexCorp. One of the it's something going on here.
Yeah, so then
I think this is LexCorp.
I wonder if that's the
No,
other one.
stop. So that's what I mean. That's what I meant about earlier. What I said. What is the other reveal? I think it's gonna be Lex in that suit because they technically got on the Lex suits. They got the purple and they even got the colors. They got the purple and black. So that's like I'm almost sure that's LexCorp that's attacking them because it's the colors. The colors match up perfect.
Because he had to growl that one out.
What if that's Lex, bro? What if that's just Lex with a mask on?
Right there?
No, not that. Not the guy that's wrestling. That's wrestling. Tom's on.
You know how much JG gonna build up? You know how much JG gonna build up for that?
Which one?
That right there?
Oh yeah, man, come on.
I
Like you
wonder
said,
if
that's the I am Groot moment right there.
Showing like, oh yeah, she's new. He looked at me. That gotta be 4 though, right? That gotta be 4.
No, that's her. No, that's she looked at me. That's the point. I just wanted to make you proud. It's been an honor, sir.
Oh, you think that's he looked at? You think that's he looked at me?
Yeah, bro. Yes.
Oh man, that's messed up. Hey, JG,
they made a point because number 4 or whatever, he was like, I don't really care about none of all that. Like, you don't have to say thank you. This one is clutching his hand. Like, whatever this automaton, like this automaton cares. It's been an honor, sir. What? That's what I'm telling you. That line is gonna be uttered. I just want to say it's been an honor. It's all mine.
He looked at me. He gonna build up to that one.
He looked at me. Not gonna make it. She not gonna make it, bro. She not gonna make it. So I'm sounding like I hate the automatons, but I really don't. I just now, I mean, I'm just starting to get an idea now where his inspirations came from. I mean, he said that from the beginning. It was also Superman, but now I really see it now. Like, okay, this Superman is gonna be like technology super Kal-El. You know, Man of Steel was like Alien. This one is like advanced technology, which again, what I said earlier was like, I don't know if we getting a super young Superman here.
Okay.
I think he might be a vet.
Yeah, okay.
I can see him being a vet, you know.
Because I think that was like one of the earlier kind of things. Yeah. I know things that I thought it was going to be like I think that's even that I kind of was more, maybe I was more into like hoping it would be a younger Superman. Yeah. But you're believing that this is.
Yeah, the level of technology I think he got. I don't know because like you said, you brought up last week, you were talking about how you remember from the animated series how he, you know, that's an earlier Superman where he literally plot out his spot.
Yeah.
Where he's seeing polar bears around, like, all right, that's where I'm gonna put the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
That'd take a long time to even for Superman, I think that would take a long time to build all that up. And he got like at least 10 automatons.
And he would have to learn that too, right? So even if the technology is available to him, I mean, we saw it in Man of Steel, right? Technology could have been available to him because it came from Krypton, but that don't mean he grew up. He grew up on.
He had to learn how to
learn. So he had to learn
that. Yeah. I mean, like you said, he was a kid, grew up in Smallville, but then he had to discover that. Unless he discovered the fortress with the automatons already there
early,
you know. But I don't think. No, I think we're getting a slightly older Superman than I originally, you know, because I thought it was gonna be at least like a year or 2. You thought it was gonna be year 1.
Yeah, I went year 1.
I was saying at least year 2. I think it's gonna be way beyond that, like almost 10 years.
Hey, this Luth crying,
He
crying at the end because he
marked up.
Yeah, because this is the end. And it's after his talking dinosaur didn't take. I'll get everything. You know, I didn't got the exo suit. I done got a talking dragon. It just didn't work.
I think that's man. Bro. I think that's a stress test. I think he's trying to test Superman's like powers, bro. I think he want to see what Superman can do. I think he's definitely connected to the dragon. I don't think that's the last boss. I just think that he getting that dragon work early to see what Superman can do. Hey, that's why he's saying he back. Like, you know, but
Look, bro,
because he done threw everything that he can at him. I think the dragon was just the beginning. Then he get the other, you know what I mean? He get the other Superman, basically the evil Superman, and then it's like, man, what more can? That's what we get. This Lex. What more can I do?
He doing the Tyrese. What more do you want from me? Look,
what more do you want from me? That's what he asking. Like, what more do you want from me? Then Lex done took a loss right here. Lex got a tear coming out of his eye, though, bro.
Oh, look, bro. This is what I'm gonna tell you. I'm calling it now. Your popcorn will be finished before the scene happens.
Damn.
In the collectible popcorn bucket. It's going to be finished before he looks into
you already
the
put it to the side, like,
yeah, it's gonna be finished. You done eating it. You done eating it. Like, just that. I look. No more. They not showing. This is my. I actually hope I'm wrong. I'm being silly, but like, no more. They not showing the movie, especially like third act, final scene kind of material in the movies anymore.
Oh man, I'm sorry, bro.
I think. I'd rather it be that even though like because this one of the things that make me think this early. I'm be honest, and I'm stop being silly. One of the reasons like this kissing montage, I think it's early work. They already, like you say, to your point. If this not, we not seeing them fall in love.
No,
when we get to the movie, they already together.
In a relationship,
relationship, and this is before he step out. This is one. I actually think this is one of the early ones, but I don't know enough. Again, I'm not. My lore is not up to know what this orb could possibly be. I want to get to that scene where we saw it.
Hey man, but yeah, look at that for a minute. That's a major to your
this set piece
now,
right here.
The more I keep seeing, the more I'm like starting to come to the realization that you might be right. This is an excellent point, excellent theory. This is a major thing happening right here, man. People they talk about Snyder, man. Hey man, a lot of people dying in this scene right here. There's no getting around that.
It's not an evacuation. They're not evacuated.
Evacuated. Like it don't look like it's a lot of people on the ground, but still, this is this is like a lot of buildings collapsing at once.
Yeah,
and they're falling. They're collapsing over this. Yeah, the bridge. Like this is a major deal right here that Superman's not gonna be able to save everybody. People are going to die here. Like
on his watch.
On his watch. But you are saying that this is the end of the movie.
Oh yeah, this is Act 3.
I think this early work, man. I really do. I think it's early. I'm hoping, man, but I really think it's early work, though. So I think he's trying to test Superman. We see that in comics sometimes. Like certain villains, sometimes they try to stress the superhero out. Like Bane did that to Batman in the comics, like where he just like he try to wear the superhero down by giving them challenges. I think that's what's happening here. I think Lex trying to make Soup look bad.
Yeah.
But people are dying, yeah.
People are make him look bad in the public eye too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Make him look bad in the public eye, make him stress out.
I'm trying to see that because that's a Jimmy Olsen. We ain't even seen Wendell. My man, is his name Wendell Carter? Because isn't he like Perry Mason?
Which one is that? Oh, you talking about
the older brother that was in he was in I think he was in The Wire.
Yeah, he gonna be Perry, right?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Perry. I was Wendell Carter, but I don't think it's Wendell. That might be his Jack Ryan name.
No, okay. But no, I'm talking about the character he played.
Perry, is it Perry?
Like Perry
Mason? It's not Mason, is it? It's Perry.
It was
damn, I should know that.
It's Perry though. Yeah, because we right, man. We have not seen him yet. At all.
Perry White? Oh, it says Perry White.
I think it's Perry White. Yeah,
I didn't know his name was Perry. That
don't even sound right there. It's a brother right there, but I don't know.
It's another brother.
Yeah, it's like a chick right there. I forgot who she playing. She playing somebody.
Oh, she playing somebody.
She's somebody. She in there, and then you got Lois there. Yeah, the planet looking like shit.
I always wonder how they do those things now when it comes to like if you like Spider-Man, right? And it's like it's a relevant movie now, relevant to the times. The whole newspaper aspect of it, like how are they operating, right? Because newspapers are whatever they are now,
right?
Is it more of a website? I don't even know how they operate. And more social. But how do you convey that? But because they're not making newspapers. I mean,
No,
they make
very
one for a
few
couple of weeks,
print
but like,
companies.
yeah,
Yeah,
but what are you
you got it.
doing? Because they still make articles, right? But
Right.
like, is it
But
just website
how
work?
many print? Because a friend of mine, his ex girlfriend was like, I think she worked for the Inquirer, but they moved their job so many times because it was just the industry was shrinking. So it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point.
Because they gotta
They
still be
definitely
in
gonna
the
have to sell it to
content
where
business.
like, yeah, in this universe, the Daily Planet is like they one of the major
Yeah, it's
newspapers.
part of the story.
Yeah, it's got to be, yeah, because he still got job.
Maybe they don't even impact we don't have to try to make that believable, right? Like
Yeah, that's a good
in
point
this
though.
universe, newspapers still sell, right? Maybe
Yeah,
I think
that's a good
I
point.
think London newspapers still mean something, right? Like
Probably, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
it still
probably.
means stuff in some parts of Europe
Yeah, it's a smaller country though.
where don't mean nothing here like that, but they still make content. How do you display that? I don't know enough about because I know they pop up with articles, Washington Post, you know what I'm saying, New York Times and all that. They still do pop up with articles a lot. They still do reporting.
That's a good
Just
question.
in what way is it like we run a website, and then we just do it that way. We still report, but it shows up on a website.
So even saw that
And I don't think it's
Spider-Man.
probably that much to the story. Just we got the Daily Planet, move
Yeah.
on.
Look how much they changed the Bugle and Spider-Man. Like,
Yeah.
they went from being a newspaper to he was like basically like a shock jock or something like in the
Yeah.
he
He got a
wasn't even like
podcast.
he wasn't Jay Jonah no more. He was kind
Yeah.
of like, they even did that in the
It's like,
game where he was just kind of like this
yeah.
like podcaster type dude,
Yeah. He was a
Yeah,
media
that's a good question.
personality.
Like, yeah, like are they gonna I wonder how much this looked like a newspaper company though. This
It
looked
looked like
more
a
like what the
newspaper
Bugle
company.
used to look like.
Because
And this
if
looked
you
like
change
what
that
they
up,
had in there.
if
Yeah,
it's
man.
just purely online, you don't
Yeah.
have this many people
No.
walking around. Matter of fact, you wouldn't even have as many people at work. They could
Gotta be
just
at
submit
home.
theirs from home. So
Yeah.
yeah, they probably still not a fully functioning.
Yeah, these people coming into the office.
They got paper in hand. You see Jimmy Olsen with that work.
You got old school
He already
computers.
flirt with it's not blonde hair, whatever, white hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jimmy G. Nah, I think the way brothers stand, he probably trying to work on that.
Right.
They got four brothers in there, but
Yeah,
they got like
a
3
few.
of them.
But look at look at it. Like it's
Terry
old
White.
school. Yeah, it's a newsroom. Like
It's a newsroom.
they're making newspapers and they're writing articles.
Yeah.
They're trying to make deadlines and all that. Like
Yeah.
it's
And it
definitely
looked like
there.
you see it's a paper over here. And Shorty, I
Yeah,
don't know if you see my mouse. My mouse showing up? It's not showing up. There you go.
I see it.
Like a little paper or something right there.
Yeah, she got the newspaper.
Or maybe like a sample of whatever the article, they review it and all that. I don't know.
Oh boy, he's the only one with a badge though. You see that? To the left there? Yeah.
My man right here, yeah.
Badge. Lois don't got a badge. Jimmy don't got a badge. Yeah.
See, if brother man anything like me, that badge in his pocket.
Yeah. Oh, you need my badge? Oh,
I need my badge. Here we go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Like I come into work with around the neck. By the time I get to my desk, it's in my pocket. Oh, brother got his. He got his right here.
Yeah, okay.
He got his.
You need
right
the
here.
badge.
See,
Yeah,
that's the difference. It's like brothers will put it. We either wearing it or it's in the pocket. Where like Jimmy might got his like on the your hemline on the pants, whatever that's called. On the belt line.
Oh yeah,
They'll clip it. Yeah.
Yeah,
they do it like that. I ain't
one of those. Yeah,
doing my work like that. Yeah, I was trying to get to that. Yeah, he could be hopping out at the end, but
hold on. Now let's go back. You got him getting out of this cage. Go fight that dragon.
He getting out. So the way this looks, so this was happening. I'm doing the movie. All right. So right here, whoever got enough to push Superman back like this, maybe it could be at an insane speed, but whatever's happening right
2
here,
feet off the ground too. Like,
yeah, full force, right? They actually probably got Superman in the cage, right?
Yeah,
somewhere they perform.
Oh, you don't think this the ass whooping that leads to the crash land in Antarctica?
No, I think this the ass whooping that leads to the cage. He get out to the cage and then he gets some extra severe ass whooping that's sent him to Antarctica to the fortress. Like you say, maybe there's some kryptonite involved that will leave him weak, and he's really just trying to escape. And maybe right here, I'm not gonna even say, man, I'm gonna call on my shot. Where's that scene? No, not that one. You get this scene right here with Lex Dog with the when he holding it, where's that at? I'm gonna have to let it play a little bit. It's a lot of kissing in there. So,
Yeah, you're right, man. Him and Lois are clearly well into a relationship.
right there. He don't got the cojones right now to do what need to be done to end him. Right. So when he can end Soup right here. He don't do it. Soup get out. He got to escape. He gets some more. Go ahead, my bad.
Now, go back to the cage real quick. Just a few things. I definitely think right there he got some type of kryptonite bullet.
Yeah. He
I don't think it's anything you can do with a gun. There's no reason to show a gun unless it's a kryptonite bullet.
Yeah.
Unless he just kills somebody, you know. But look at this, man. Like, it's other people in these cages. You look, is that a reflection? Look at what's going on there. You see that?
Yeah.
Is somebody standing behind with a light?
Here.
Is that just a reflection of that on the other side?
Oh yeah, this is a reflection. It looks like there's a reflection, like doing the same thing. But at first I was like, because I think you see some stuff up here, maybe some legs. Like maybe these are two different people. It just looks like it's the same.
Yeah,
and
like
maybe that light, and maybe the light that's probably around isn't like might be like a, I don't want to say red sun kind of stuff, but maybe like some kind of version of that, right? Not red sun, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's not going
some way to subdue Superman.
Yeah.
You know, you can't put Superman in a cage unless you got some, kryptonite or something. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, is every cage the same where somebody there with a light, or is that just a reflection?
So let's see if we can stop it right after this seemed like this is, but no, this is like it's multiple cages. But
it's
let me see something. Let me see something.
Was empty. Yeah, they not letting. Yeah, they don't let you see that much.
Yeah, you can't like catch it and see if something.
Ooh, that was like you see that? It was like like a ballerina or something.
Yeah.
Somebody in a dress.
Good eyes, yeah. I can't get no more of that. But
now, do he got a lightning bolt on his head? You see that? Not Soup, but him right here. Is that what that is?
Vein work. Vein like the bolt. Maybe like some vein work.
Look like the Harry Potter legs. I know they Warner Brothers, so wonder if that's like I think that's a vein. Yeah, we see here. Is this him and Lois? You think?
Oh, I was trying to wonder who this could possibly be.
Like Lois probably getting an interview or something. Yeah, him and Lois in the shield.
Or that's him and Lois.
Him and whoever that is. You know, they're behind that shield.
I mean, he let old boy get inside the bubble.
Man, he's definitely likes troops.
And like, look at the. That's what I was missing.
I think him and Lex gonna slug it out, man. I think we're gonna see Lex in the suit.
You see that back there? It's gonna be a little green. So you see in the pack.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Like they may have the ability to access. So obviously they got weapons, but they may have the ability to access.
Damn. Yeah. So what if they all got the powers? What if they all can do that? What he was doing in the baseball field?
Yeah, because that's green, B.
That's green.
That's going there. Maybe that's not, but that look green.
That look green.
So
brighter green.
I'm trying to see what they're firing off at, because obviously that wouldn't. Maybe they can just harness kryptonite as a weapon altogether, right? Beyond just saying like, so that when they're firing off on firing these little lasers or whatever, what if those are kryptonite lasers but they don't look green? They look like they're red or something. So maybe they have weapons, and then if they need to get to the kryptonite, they could get to the kryptonite.
Damn.
So then when this is happening, this is
he don't.
Either Lex or
see if he got the black and purple and black on, but he don't. It's just all black.
Okay, this is Lex work right here.
Yeah, clearly. But that's all black. Yeah, this is definitely some polished up. This is a different scene, man. Like what we saw in the original trailer, he was just pushing him back. This is clearly him flying into Superman.
Yes.
Off the ground. Like he not even like at first, the original trailer, it just looked like he was just pushing him back. This is him flying into Superman, pushing him across the field.
Because any other kind of soldier doing something like that, Superman would immediately, all his bones would break. Like you running into a cement wall.
Right.
You breaking everything.
Yeah.
It's like when they try, whenever they try to punch Lex Steel. What's my man off of the Marvel? Power Man.
Oh, Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, when they punk
Yeah.
Luke Cage and just everything break.
Yeah.
And that kind of speed flying on a Superman just at a standstill, you losing everything.
Remember in Bat v Superman, when the Kryptonite wore off and he was like punching him, and he just stopped and he just was like, he wouldn't even move. Like he was just, yeah, like you can't. Yeah, there's got to be some. There's got to be another metahuman. So it's not just Kryptonite. This whoever this is, they can fly.
Yeah,
because they're clearly flying. This dude, yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't think that's the end of the movie, man. I think that's Soup after the dragon right there. Talk with Guy Gardner coming in.
So Dragon may be Act 2.
I think
that's
so.
where he failed.
Yeah,
all this is leading into.
I think this is part of it. Yeah,
Okay.
like almost to the point like he might take the dragon out, but Lex already got it rigged to where no matter what, this is gonna happen.
Yeah,
so you can't say you definitely no matter what he's not gonna be able to save these people.
Like you say, he took the dragon out, but at what cost?
Right. Damn.
Look good though. Can't stop.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
When I say that's the end of the movie, fade to black. Lex Luthor will return as Supergirl.
Oh man, you think Lex and Supergirl?
No, I'm saying
he might be. Sure.
I wouldn't be surprised, like a little post cred. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at that. Like,
yeah, I can see it. I think she's gonna come and get her dog.
Yeah, that'll be her scene in the movie coming to get the dog. Like, thanks for dog sitting.
Yeah,
that is badass.
Boy, if I got a story to tell you, like one of those, one of those. Well, how was it? Oh no, he's good. He's gonna be playing Krypto, knowing Krypto done tore up everything, and jump on his ribs.
It's going to be so bad in the movie. He's gonna be so bad. He's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, he is. Damn, James Gunn did have a dog in Guardians 3, didn't he?
Cosmo.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see, but I'm trying to miss. It's a lot of kissing in this, bro. I'm trying to see that part where it was like you pointed it out earlier, and I feel like I can't get that scene back where God was. You could tell his God.
Let it play. I think it's. What is it? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's somewhere now.
You pointed it out, and I can't get that scene.
Yeah, guy back there fighting for his life. It's earlier. It's like you got to go back earlier.
Like earlier in the trailer.
Yeah. It's like this. They show it twice. Or is it? Nah. So it must have been. It's right there. Yeah, I guess it's maybe right there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Right there. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, man. I think this might be down there like montage work right here. Like
it's early.
I don't think he's not even concerned. He got a cup of coffee in his hand, man.
This might be how this honestly. This might be how the movie ends. You know what I'm saying? Like here we go again. He's sipping on the tea.
Yeah, man.
Completely unbothered, locked into Lois.
You see the green bean come in. So guy out there, whatever amoeba, whatever the hell this is out here, it must not be like a world. Yeah, this is not the big bad. It can't be.
This is how we leave. I think we leave. We either start the movie like this with an arrogant Superman, right? And this shit is happening. He like can't even have a lovely night with my lady. You know what I'm saying? Drinking this tea, or they didn't survive the talking dragon, and we get to the end, and he just like, all right, hey, you know what time it is. And she hit him with a go get him, Tiger. Hit him with
I got the dragon coming from another dimension.
Yeah,
I got the dragon being some Etrigan. What's that? What's that one character name? Etrigan? Or I got the dragon being magic. Is what I'm saying. Some magic work. Soup struggling is magic. So yeah, I wouldn't be if I'm saying that if the dragon is the big bad. The dragon got a full speech coming out. I'm so and so from the third dimension of whatever,
Yeah.
Who will challenge me? Like something like that.
You know James gonna give his like creatures like that some exposition. They're gonna have it like,
damn it, James Gunn.
Yeah, man. I'm actually feeling more confident now and believe I'm being silly, but I'm actually being serious. I
said amoeba. Nah, yeah, we disagree on this because I got it. There's no way, man. There's no way. If it is, I'm gonna be like, I can't believe this. Like, nah, that dragon. I got the dragon as a second act work, and I got the big bad being somebody else. I got the big bad being Lex Luthor. That's my bets. Is that Lex Luthor, his metahuman, they're the big bads.
Okay.
I think Luthor. I think we see Luthor in the suit. But yeah, this right here is nothing. This right here is just like a montage, basically. Like
it's inconsequential to the
yeah,
to the survival of Superman or anyone else around him. But it's that he might show up at the end and just
they might break this conversation up in 3 different battles. Like
yeah.
it might be like guy fighting somebody else in the back, and they like, hey, what do you think about lunch tomorrow? And then this might be the part where be like, yeah, that lunch was great. You know what I mean? And then the next scene is like them finishing up the conversation, and it's another. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and help him out. But yeah, you're right. This isn't that's not necessarily a good thing. That's not good. That's not the best news. Like that, because just again, not the nitpick, man. Even though that's kind of what we do, but like look at the threat levels of the monsters that we see Soup going up against in James Gunn movie. Because the dragon don't look that menacing. I mean, the dragon look like a dragon, but it don't. It's not terrifying. It's not.
Yeah, it's like running the mill.
It's like something James Gunn would come up with. Yeah, that dragon can't be that dragon better not be bro. That can't be the last. Look at the tongue, bro. Balls. Like, look at the tongue. Nah, man. Nah, I can't. Nah, hell no. That can't be the last. Nah, that can't be the big bad. It could be, but I hope it's not. Dang, why Soup didn't get out the way, man?
He could have froze that fire.
The whole literally.
He getting too much. Look, man, look what else we do when the fire happens. So he going through this. They show him flying to the sky. There's one when he's doing it. Then he go ahead and right here. He need that. He need to go recharge so he can go fight him again. Hey man,
escaping. You right. Damn. Oh man, that might be when he escaped and crashed into
Damn, if that's tough. The dragon could do that to him.
What kind of Soup we doing? Yeah,
he could have just easily froze that fire. Like this Soup we talking.
You think
about.
The dragon that powerful that he got to come back for the round 2, the rematch?
No, I think this is what he doing during the fight. Like he ain't win. You know how much it cost him to do this dragon, B?
That's a good point. You right. The budget ain't that much. I don't think it's like a $300 budget.
He's back.
You know how much they put a CG Krypto and then the CG final boss? I'm being silly about the final boss.
Yeah, I know.
Drag, man. Unless the only thing we see of him is this trailer, and that was it. And was like, I mean, he knocking down buildings. He done destroyed the city. He done destroyed the city. Yeah, I got this. I got this. This is Superman saving the day. Now there's a possibility that his save the day isn't a. Okay, let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
How would you feel about him saving the day not being like this? We don't come out of this movie with like this heroic, everybody loves Superman kind of view, right? Meaning, yes, he defeats the dragon, but like we said earlier, at what cost? Like when they sitting in here in this building and he's doing all this, it's like it's not a heroic moment. It's not this heroic moment that you would think it would be once Superman saves the city. It's you let us down. Like Luthor still kind of gets what he wants out of it, where he gets like a different view of Superman as we leave. Would you be okay with us leaving the movie like that?
No, I wouldn't, because I think we need to leave the movie. I don't want any more controversy. Like I don't want to be like Man of Steel, where we got people doubting Superman and possibly rising up as villains to fight Superman because they. Like I don't want it to be like Man of Steel. I want Soup to come out of this and be the hero and be looked at as the hero.
Yeah, or even like
as the source of hope. Yeah, like
yeah. He may not be the source of hope leaving the movie. That's a good way to put it. How would you? Obviously, you wouldn't feel
because he had to die to do that in Snyder. Snyderverse. Like,
but during the movie, it was like they had that whole montage of like people see them the people afraid of what they don't know, and that kind of whole kind of discussion talking about you remember that kind of like news montage that they had and discussing should we really believe in Superman. I mean, that was Bruce's whole problem with Super. Like we shouldn't be looking up to believe in anybody like that. But that again, that would be kind of a repeat. But they happen in this movie where it's like, okay, you slayed them, but look at what we left with, and we're walking out with maybe not a heroic feeling Superman, but more of a damaged
That's
kind of
why.
image.
Yeah, I think that's the part of the arc of the movie. I don't think that's
Okay.
the arc we leave with it. I don't think that's the overarching. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I think that's a part of the movie is that Lex accomplishes that within the movie. I don't think we leave the movie like Soup had to pay a price for saving the world. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we getting that Superman.
Okay.
Where it's like, because I get what you're saying, because we kind of got that with Bat V. Well, I keep struggling with that title, man.
BVS.
BVS. I'm just say BVS. I'm just gonna say BVS. That's kind of what we got with BVS, where Soup had to literally sacrifice himself, to, like teach people a lesson. Like, oh, like Batman had to learn, like, oh shit, I failed him. You know what I mean? I get it now. Like, this dude was human. He had a mom like me, same name. I get it now. He just, but he had to die. He had to make the ultimate sacrifice to sort of to advance and to develop as a character. I don't think James Gunn's gonna do that. I think we get that in the movie. I think we come out of the movie with Soup learning that lesson, like, okay, something has to change. I have to change. I can't do it this way. Lex used that against me. I can't do it this way. I have to do it this way. And that's how we get to the end of the movie. Is that Superman is gonna have to change.
Let me ask you a follow-up then, because I think this is beyond what we being silly, and I'm being a little extra silly, but I actually do believe what we seeing is what we get, until I'm proven otherwise. Like, this is who he's fighting to save the world, city, whatever. How would you feel, because it's a possibility from what we're seeing? How would you feel about, and we talked about this, how would you feel about it being one of the things I have to change is I can't do this alone? I've already asked you this question a couple of times, but every time I watch the trailer, I see it more and more. That because they're one of them is in every other scene, whether it's Hawk Girl or God Gardner, and then we even got more Mr. Terrific in this trailer, right? Which is cool, but we got a lot of God Gardner, and we even got him at the end. We just broke down that one scene of him fighting the orb or whatever that was.
That's a good point. There's a lot you can do with that.
Me personally, I actually would like it to be the other way, that I does what I do, right? And I feel I trust myself better than me trusting this. But maybe the theme, one of the themes that come out of this is that I don't need to do this alone. I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that we keep seeing all these damn scenes with him and Lois kissing. Maybe he's been out here trying.
Are we gonna get our "We Are Superman" moment?
Yeah, I'm trying to again.
Like, we are Flash.
Yeah, we are Flash, aka we are Groot.
Yeah, exactly. We are Groot. I think I said I am Groot moment earlier. Yeah, we are Groot.
Do you think there's a possibility of that based on what we've seen beyond?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's a possibility, given that it is James Gunn. Like I said, he is known for the "We Are Groot" moments. That would make sense. Because it's funny because there's a I think we brought this up because we talked about this. There's a Justice League episode back in the day where Soup had to tell Soup that, like, man, you don't really work well with others, and he like, I'm trying, like, he basically was like, I'm trying, but it was like, I don't get hurt the same way you guys get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was that argument. So I was like, that's why I work better by myself, to paraphrase what he was saying. But like, man, I'm with you though. I hope that's not the case, but I think that could be the case. But if I had to go out, I'm gonna go on a limb and say I don't think that's the case.
Okay.
I think it's still gonna come down to the fact that Soup is actually the opposite way around, basically, where Soup is like, I can't do this. Like, we can't be sponsored. We can't be or we can't be like privatized.
Yeah.
We can't be like we can't be a privatized group of heroes. I have to be free from, you know what I mean? Like, I can't do this way. I have to be Superman. I gotta be the #1 hero in the world. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Is like, I gotta get away from Stag Industries. You know what I mean? This can't be Stag versus LexCorp, and I can't be working for Stag. I have to serve the world. I think that's what that's what this movie is about. Is Superman emerging as a leader
in his own right, as opposed to, okay.
Yeah, it's like a beacon of hope. You know what I mean? I think that's what this movie is about. Yeah, but you're right though. I mean, everything is there to say like this could be him just realizing that we are Superman. Everything is there for that. Yeah, everything is there for him to be like, I realized I can't do this without you.
And he
Like that's what
pushing
this scene could be about.
Man,
Yeah.
he pushing this.
Yeah, he definitely gonna romanticize Superman again. Like how that's when Superman has been at his height is when Lois,
Mm-hmm.
So just in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, my preference. No kids.
Yeah. Sweet.
Don't have no super kid. Like leave that out. They did that last time. Like no kids.
Yeah.
I
They got a whole
get
TV
it.
show out about
Sup-
that.
Yeah,
it's a
don't
more
have
recent
kids.
show.
Yeah, Superman right now don't have kids. Like let's get the movies out first before we start thinking about children and family. Like no super family yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care for that. Me personally. I mean, I kind of saw some of that show, but it was like, man, Soup got a whole family out here, man. What are we doing?
He got different priorities.
Then in the comics, he got Jonathan Kent. It's like, yeah, what was the movie? Superman Returns. He had a kid. It's like, no more kids for Superman. All right, enough of that.
Yeah.
So I think James gonna learn from that. Like, all right, you're right, no kids. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with, man. That's my official prediction. Is I think Superman emerges as the leader. But like you said, that could be a way to introduce the Justice League. It's like, all right, I need help, but we need an official team, and that might be how he found. They start the Justice League.
And we see kind of the footprints or the start of that. I'm with you. I don't want to see a stronger together kind of situation, right? And me or I'm stronger together. Obviously, stronger together is a real line. I mean,
who said stronger together? That was that Marvel's? Or it might just be a line. It just sounded like a familiar line.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones that's usually out there. I guess what I'm saying is I don't want to. I would rather see a come out of it with a Superman standing on his own, right? Standing on his own, and obviously he'll eventually join the Justice League, and if hopefully within this kind of like timeline, and that'll be awesome, right? But would rather see him not realizing that he needs to be dependent. Maybe the only thing he needs is Lois, and I'll be, if it's Lois, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that, but that about it. Like everybody go their separate ways for the time being.
Yeah.
We already know that guy's going to be in the going to be in the Lantern show. So let him go on his way. Mr. Terrific do what he need to do. Maybe he run up on the Arrow or something. They go where they need to go. And I want to see.
Yeah,
I want
Mr.
to
Terrific can't be in the Justice League. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I want to see Hot Girl in the Lantern show just because her.
Yeah.
Her
you getting those. Yeah, you gotta get those.
John Stewart, her and John Stewart.
Yeah, they got a future together. You know what I mean? You gotta let that.
I don't want to be like
let that unfurl.
I hope this isn't a team up situation movie, and Superman needs the team up.
Yeah,
those aren't enough. What he fighting right now ain't enough for a team up.
No,
that ain't
team
enough.
Up is again the only reason. Yeah. I'm with you because he would. Okay, now if you say like I can't be everywhere at once, I need help. Yes, if it's I need your combined power to take this on, I would have a problem with that. I think if it's just hey, I need y'all to be in different locations while I handle this, I can see that. But to say like we going up against this dragon or we're going up against I gotta fight Ultraman or whoever it is, and I need you guys to help me with that. That can be a problem. I think that's a problem. I'm over here looking at the top 8 most powerful dragons in the DC Comics.
Yeah.
Just to get an idea, like it's could just be one of them, and it kind of looked like this one dragon, Typhus, father of the dragons. That's what it kind of looked like. No, Ladon, or Layden. See if I can share my screen real quick. Theory Expo. So you man, damn. Man, that dragon gonna talk, man. That's gonna be the talking damn dragon, man. Think that could be him? Remember, this James Gunn, bro.
It's James, yeah.
He liable to pull anybody from
Yeah.
Even though this might not be a Superman villain, James Gunn don't care about that. He might just
don't. What did say Layden about? What did I say? Because I didn't watch Fury of the Gods. I think I saw a line about Fury of the Gods. He was in Shazam.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, damn, he was.
I didn't see it. So
is this the movie Fury of the Gods?
I don't know.
After his appearance with the powerful daughters, yeah, I think this was the movie. Laid in guards to golden apples in the garden. There's no way. But yeah, I'm just saying, if it's a dragon, it's some magic involved. So this could be him. You got this one. These are two dragons.
Flame bird.
Yeah, Nightwing and Flamebird. Okay, so that's Robin and or Dick Grayson and somebody else. All right, so that's not. Yeah, man, I don't know. Just on the lookout, man, because something tell me this dragon gonna be magic. New Teen Titans first encountered a humanoid version of the father monsters known as Typhon. However, Wonder Woman later encountered the original aspect of Typhus, who has also been known as Set over this. Yeah, so it's like a. Oh man, what you think about that? What do you think if you had to theorize? What do you think the origins of this dragon? Because or do you even agree that it's a dragon? I should say.
Yeah, I think it's a dragon.
Okay.
I think it is. That's a good question. Well, I'm gonna go with yeah because they can explain it as this is really a such and such from such and such. I don't think it's an Earth creature. Definitely something that has found its way through whatever kind of mechanism they set up for what would be in this version of DC multiverse realm, some whatever, right? Portal, right? Whatever how they try to set that up. It's not from here. Or it could be just from another planet. It could be something simple as that, right? It could be just a planet, but it's not from Earth, obviously.
No.
And considering that we already know, I think we both agree that this is one we know it's not an origin story for Superman, but we think based on what we've seen, where you've brought up the point that this is more of an aged Superman, so they know about kryptonite, they know about Krypton, they know about all this other stuff, right? That he is an alien. We're not introducing him to the population of this Earth, so that means they also probably know about getting to other worlds and other things to get whatever they need, right? And one of them is this dragon. But I definitely think it's it's dragon adjacent. If they don't call him the dragon, it's definitely dragon. Does everything a dragon does.
Right. It does everything a dragon does. Breathes fire. Looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't see the wings.
Yeah.
But it's certainly a monster that has, like you said, that's dragon adjacent. But I'm gonna give you all right. So I like that. I'm gonna give you a alternative theory again, and it's gonna connect back to my original theory about why I don't think this is the final boss, and what I really think this is.
Okay.
I think the dragon is made up.
Oh.
I think the dragon is somehow created by Lex Luthor.
Okay.
Or conjured in some way by Luthor.
Put a couple things together.
Yeah, I think
that's actually pretty
on point. I mean, Luthor's smart, man. We know this. Like, Luthor's very smart, very rich. I think it's entirely possible this can be a robot, or this could be some sort of creation by him. Yeah, maybe he poured again. I mean, kind of, but again, it's like it could be the final boss, because it's like Luthor probably poured billions into whatever this is, right?
Yeah.
Or he could have
I actually like this theory way more. That's actually what it is. It's a creation.
I think he created it. And again, I think he's just trying to like stress Superman. He's trying to push Superman to his limits and try to like wear him down to make him, physically and mentally, to make him more vulnerable, and to make him look bad, because dragon obviously gonna do damage in the city. So yeah, I think the dragon is made up, or somehow conjured to Earth or to the world by Lex, if not completely made up. And that might even be the cover story, like, oh, that's the dragon from so and so's dimension, and it's really just Lex. It's kind of like what we see in the Watchmen, right? Like in the Watchmen, Ozymandias creates that fake monster to attack the city.
Mm-hmm.
But the goal was to like bring everybody together, because they had a threat, so they had to unify. It was a unified threat, so all the nations came together to like stop this threat.
Yeah,
I think we see something like that. Not for the same reasons. I just think we see a fake monster, so that's something that Superman can fight and lose to, or be distracted by, while he really blowing up these buildings in the back, or whatever you're doing.
Like a false flag kind of situation.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, false flag. Great. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Yeah, it's a good term. Yeah, false flag to get his attention. That's what I think.
So I'm you didn't sway me. I think I'm with you. I believe. I don't know if I'm with you. I don't know if you're saying this is what it is, but what I'm saying, I'm taking your information that this is something all conjured by Luther without having to do any exploration.
Yeah.
There may be some use of, like you say, use of different minerals or whatever he has, like you say, billions of dollars of research into being able to manipulate kryptonite, right? But I do think it's something in those. I do think that's kryptonite in those packs.
Yes.
For the fact that it's green. I mean, what else could it be if it's not?
Yeah. Right.
But him being able to put something like that together, then that would lend to the fact that is not a final boss, right? That will lend to the fact of why Superman will look so bad at the end of the second act, and he got to rebuild himself up from that. Where yes, they were able to subdue the monster and all this and all that.
But at what
But
cost?
what cost? It came at a loss of a lot of life, destroyed a bunch of the city. He don't look good after that, and it made it look like that's something he brought from his world. Right, you being an alien, because it's always you always attract the conflict, right?
Yeah,
Like once you greater force, and then the threat emerges. And
good point.
and it could be ran off like, see what happens? We have this display of power, and this another, it's opposite appears, something to that effect. Like this is all your fault.
Yeah,
like, even though
with new powers come new threats, and
yeah, exactly,
we in danger because of this guy. Yeah,
you were actually endangering us, and when the whole time it was Luth Dog that put that together, and then he came up with his own sort of police, right? To police them,
like a private security company, almost like a private military.
Damn, man, but the shitty part about that's actually that makes sense. What would be messed up? Everything comes at a cost, right? But it's like, damn, we already about to really lose the Fortress week 1.
No, it sucks.
That's one of my favorite things about Super. I love the Fortress, man.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't have everything, but it's like, damn, we might lose the Fortress because he really get damn Luther that cold already that he but he is. Now if we setting up Luther to be Luther, then it's like he done came up on the Fortress, he done tracked him there.
To be fair, let's look at the Batman. Remember, I think we both agree that this is like a week in the life of Superman.
Yeah.
You saying that you thought initially that he was gonna be younger. I'm almost sure that he's gonna be like an older suit.
Yeah, I agree with you now.
So you got to go with that. Plus, look at the Batman. The Riddler was able to touch him. Paul's like he was able to bomb him in the first movie.
Yeah,
they almost lost Alfred in the first movie.
Yeah,
that's like hitting home for like Bruce.
Yeah.
So we saw that. Like we didn't get to see it, but the Fortress has stood for years now.
Yeah,
we seeing it in the first movie get touched because Superman have been around for a minute. It's not like he just built it in the movie or he just built it in the last movie and then the second, like, you know what I mean? Like,
didn't that happen in the Donner ones, right? It was like Superman 3 or 4 or whatever before Luther. Didn't Luther show up in one of those? Maybe it was 2.
Yeah.
But the Fortress was a character at that point in time. We had like
right.
time with it.
Fortress had his pops in it and all that, like. Or like footage of so that's good. No, I see what you're saying because I'm with you. I'm like, damn, Fortress getting touched up already. Like, damn, first movie, but it's not his first movie in
100%
to him. You know what I mean? Like he been around for a minute, so it's like
Luther not getting complain about that.
No, I'm with you. I hear
something has to shake,
no,
right?
You're gonna do that.
And we showing that Luther is this badass because he is, and we showing that, then we got to have consequences.
Right. Exactly. It's a lot of things I'm sorry about. I'm still sorry that it might not be his dog. I'm like, damn, like it ain't even his dog. Like, I'm sorry at that. So now I hear what you're saying. Like, but yeah, like, you're right. It's consequences.
I'm not a big crypto guy. I love dogs, man, but I'm not a crypto. Like I'm not. Maybe that's good that I don't have a lot of crypto. Sometimes when I see crypto, I actually think about like, okay, this is for the kids, right? Sure. They even did the kids movie a couple years ago, right?
No,
when crypto would show up in the cartoons or something like that, I'm like, okay, I know what they're trying to do. This isn't for me. So it's like I never got attached to crypto. So that's probably why I wouldn't be a big deal. But if I was more into the lore, then I'll be like, I probably would be like holding on to that.
I say I'm sorry, but I'm partially sorry about it because I'm just like I don't know. My mind was thinking that was like his thing, like Crypto was gonna be his dog. But yeah, I'm with you though. No, you could take Crypto out of the movie and I'm good. I know a lot of people now that they saw Crypto, they like, oh no, he got to be in the movie. But I'm not. Again, it's like kids. I'm sorry. They're not the same. No, we talked about that earlier. Like I don't tolerate people saying like trying to compare like, oh, I got kids and I got a dog. That's not the same. But what I mean is I'm cool with having any other less attachments in that regard. Like it's just him and Lois. They trying to work out their relationship. Cool. Like no family yet.
No, figure that out.
No Crypto.
Yeah,
Crypto ain't really, if he just dog sitting for the movie, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah.
I just thought like, that, that was gonna be his thing. Like he was gonna have a dog.
If you're a Crypto person, right?
Oh yeah.
And you're not like because I would imagine Crypto not being his is more of a newer comic storyline than a historical one, right?
Yeah.
So like you a Crypto person and you're not up on it like that.
Yeah.
You come in and you like, well, that's not his. I can see that being
that's gonna be a shock.
A little something like, come on, man, really? You're not gonna even give a grip? Like you went and did a presentation basically to show off Crypto. You could tell me it was about the CGI, but it was you showing off Crypto, and people might get attached to Crypto. It's Crypto. If you like Crypto, it's like, oh shit, yeah. I don't know what the equivalent would be for me in like another superhero who might have something. What would be an equivalent?
Like a pet.
Yeah, something to that effect. It's like that's really part of it though, right? Like I'm not about to go like Mandalorian and Grogu because that's different. But like somebody who has like a pet.
Yeah, that's a good.
Is
that's a
there
good question.
One like that?
It's thinking of one. I know it's one.
I feel like there's another one like that.
No, that's some.
Because I can't even go He-Man or Cringer because Cringer was like really he was part of the ensemble, right? When he became Battle Cat.
Yeah, he would level up.
Yeah, he was part of it.
Man, that's a good one.
And you gotta have Battle Cat if you're doing He-Man.
Yeah.
It's not like you could we could not have Battle Cat.
That's man. That's actually a good one though.
Right there, that's like right there.
It's like I want to say it, but I can't because it'd be like a dog or like a bird.
I always feel like it's a bird. I feel like it's somebody with a bird or something.
Yeah, like a bird or like a. Man, that's a good one. Yeah, like who really has that character that pet or that like companion.
Yeah,
that does everything they want him to do. Man, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to think about that.
That one.
But I think you kind of mentioned this earlier. You kind of like hinted towards this earlier, which is like, and I kind of brought it up too. Like, I just think Crypto's not meant to be in one movie.
Yeah, okay.
Crypto's this is his cameo. He really setting up Crypto to be in Supergirl, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he really gonna be a major character. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be like, we gonna see Crypto doing stuff like saving people, and this might be his cameo. So both sides might have it wrong. Us being on the side of like, man, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, Crypto, man. We might have it wrong, and the people who like, he's the best boy and all that. Like, both sides might be wrong because JG really, this might be it. What we seen right here might be all we get from Crypto. I mean, until the end of the movie when Supergirl come pick him up, and then in the Supergirl movie is where it's Supergirl and Crypto down there.
Because when he looked at me, the robots,
automatons.
The automaton when she was laid out, it ain't like Crypto was around.
Yeah,
like Crypto got to be gone at this point in time or whatever it is. Like he might have left.
He might have scooped him.
Yeah, he might have left already.
He might have just went after her or something. You just never know. Like
he unless he get taken out in that scene. No, he bad as hell. He might have just left anyway. Like I wasn't really chilling with you, Clark. I'm like. You whistled me around, so he might have left before the damage happened, unless JG got him getting took out in that scene, and I doubt that happens.
Because think about it. Let me ask you, think about like lore to the side for a minute. Establish lore and just let's assume that JG is kind of like making his own lore. We know that he's influenced by the lore, but do you think Crypto came on the ship with Kal-El?
No.
I don't think so either. I think he came with Kara.
He came
Remember, Kara's older than Superman.
She's older.
She just landed at a different time.
Longest, right?
Yeah. So I think that's how Crypto got there. I think it's a very good chance that that's her dog.
Yeah.
And for however long Kara been around, that's how long Crypto got to, he got to meet and know Superman.
Yeah.
Get used to Superman. But yeah, I just don't see Crypto growing up with this Superman since he was a kid. I don't think that's what happened. I think he got there with Kara.
Yep.
And that's how they cool. It's like you said, it's like my uncle, it's Uncle Kyle.
It's Uncle Kyle.
And that's her dog.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I think, like you say, that I think you said it off the top. Anyway, that sneak peek was it probably passed all the tests in terms of like focus and all or whatever they use. And it was the cleanest thing that they can use right now to show off. But it's not, I don't think like I would imagine that Crypto's not really like a character in the movie. He's a character for that scene.
Right.
And then he out. Because he would fight. He would fight when the place got attacked.
Yeah.
Right. And they would have to take Crypto out or he gonna wreck shit.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
An attacking Crypto is probably like devastating to like
problem
metahumans. Yeah.
So yeah, they gotta get, unless Kryptonite messing with him, like they gotta get him up out of there.
Yeah.
Crypto gone.
You gave him a Kryptonite biscuit.
That's some foul shit. You hit your dog with Kryptonite. That's some foul shit to do. I wonder if they would catch wreck from like FEMA and all that, man. Like, hey man, y'all show come on, man. Y'all showing the dog getting that's not a good look for a dog, man. They got the Kryptonite in them. That can't be. That's not happening. He's not facing.
He go fetch for Kryptonite frisbee. Never come back.
It's over. I don't think Crypto. It's like a dog. I don't think Crypto surviving. Kryptonite is weakening Superman. It's weakening Supergirl. It's taking Crypto out. And I don't know nothing about no Crypto lore. But in the way I synced it, Kryptonite instantly taking Crypto out.
No, he can't take Kryptonite.
He can't take Kryptonite at all.
No.
He probably can smell it coming around and he out.
Yeah, run away.
Like, man, why you whimpering?
Yeah.
Man, he on the other side of the planet.
That's a good point, man. Crypto, the dog is not. He's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. He gonna be all right. But I'm just saying, you're right though. I think he's gonna exit the movie at some point.
Immediately after he get him on that, when they take him, man, Crypto go.
Yeah, Crypto out of there. He might run and go try to tell Car or something. He out. She come pick him up, but somehow I agree.
Maybe
I think
he go to
Crypto out.
Paul's house or something. He might go.
Yeah.
He might go to Smallville or something.